Walden's troop changes from spearmen to knights
Alan, we all
eventually,
set?
so get ready for that. Or heavy infantry,
Infantry,
I think.
spearmen, all assembled.
Let's go.
What about the archers?
Spearmen, march.
March! March! I hate Walden so much. I had the douchebag voice in there, and now there's no theme music because it's not supposed to. So now all you're gonna have to hear is the soothing, terrible sounds of my illiterate mind at the moment, apparently, because I cannot say or read anything. Apparently, and I'm gonna have to read because something's important's gonna come up. So this might not be important now for the first one, trust me, I know. But will eventually become important later on. Gerald, who is classified, I'm reading direct, for those who don't know, I'm reading directly from the game manual, which is amazing. That I'm so disappointed that games don't do these anymore, because they were a really good way of telling which games were good and which ones were fucking terrible. Do not use with certain televisions. Like, good safety info. Alright, gotta get to the characters again. Alright. Characters. Human Alliance. Gerald. Hero. Main skill. Melee. One-handed... Are there any characters with main skills that is not melee? I just want to check this. Tomas is melee, magic, melee, 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 magic, melee, melee, melee. Okay. Most of them are just melee anyways. With the exception of melee magic. Main weapon, one-handed sword. No shield, honestly, which scares the fuck out of me. 6 years ago, Gerald joined the Herodin army as a mere soldier. 2 years ago, showing exceptional valor during the Hexter invasion, he was promoted to captain for the entire Eastern Division force. Clever and quick-witted, he confounds his enemies with unconventional yet efficient tactics. Gerald excels at analyzing a situation accurately and values skill over rank and bloodline. So good commander, yet doesn't exactly show that very well when it's like, oh, you're such a great commander for checking to see if our troops are still alive. Like, yeah, that's kind of what you're, whatever. Rupert, officer, main skill, melee, main weapon, two-handed warhammer. A close ally of Gerald, Rupert has been through countless ups and downs since they joined the army together. His huge body and enormous power enable him to wield a 50-pound hammer while assisting Gerald. Honestly, not too heavy. Like, it's heavy, but not too heavy. He swings it around like a fucking child's toy, though, so I guess he is pretty strong. He puts on a rough exterior, but his sarcasm and frequent jokes about with Ellen mask the affection he really feels for her, which you never really get, honestly, until later. Ellen, officer, main skill, melee, main weapon, bow. Wait, what? Main skill, melee, main weapon, bow. So she uses her bow to hit. No, she just uses her sword and switches in and out between them. Still weird, though. About 2 years ago, Ellen appeared from nowhere to join Gerald's army. Not true. It might seem odd to find such a beautiful woman among the rough and crude soldiers of Herodin, but be warned that pretty face holds a quick and foul tongue. Should you attempt to get too friendly, even after enduring the curses, insults, and abuse, her quick and deadly sword will make certain your mind, your manners. Something that they don't know, and actually you don't even see in the picture, is that she's actually a half-elf. Her ears, those are not human ears, they are cut off. Maybe that was added later to shore up the interest in her and saying, like, oh, she's different and interesting. But that's what it is. So, there you go. Wow, there is no music. This is the exact same tune as a grinding mission. Yeah, shut up, leader hunt. No, actually, it's telling me to do a leader hunting mission. Never mind.
This is the map of Greywood Forest. We start with the northwestern region first. There are some places where the enemy might have cavalry stations, so spearmen will accompany us. It'll be tight quarters in there, so be cautious. He isn't going without a fight.
Oh, I'm so excited to get into the more interesting parts of this game. This game is really good once it gets in. Ooh, fuck yeah. I love the armor design.
That way.
Go. Move.
Boss, there's bound to be an ambush.
That's what I'm...
Oh, thank you for auto-moving.
Go.
Is Walden's troop auto-moving? Nope.
This way, move.
Let's get going.
See, he's in knight armor. His troop switches from knight to...
Infantry and archers.
Ugh, it's terrible.
Walden, take out those archers. We'll focus our assault on the infantry.
Don't try to tell me what to do.
Alright, so now that I'm done focusing, I was actually just got into the zone and just started focusing on what I was going to do for the battle, and recalling the controls briefly. So I stopped talking because this game is awesome to play alone, or with people that are saying what's going on, or next to you and understanding what you're doing at the current time. Not so good watching through red blanks. Great, I just realized. It's really yeah, but still awesome nonetheless. This is going to be, I believe, one of the times that I'm going to be fast forwarding through, because this is just basic generic combat of me slashing one enemy at a time until I whittle them out, and then it'll be, then I'll cut down the fast forward. Again, I keep picking games with a lot of editing. I think the only one I didn't do a lot of editing on was Bloodwake. Still, that one. Bloodwake had some missions that were just fucking terrible. So, yeah. Not sure I like that one bit. Speaking of which, I talked through that whole fight anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Which I will be fast forwarding through the next one after saying hello to Walden. Oh, hey look, Walden, I don't even think got into... Oh yes, this is how spearmen fight. I forgot to mention this. They point their spears and sit there. They're terrible, they're absolutely terrible. Spearmen are terrible. I just kill Walden right here and save everyone some trouble. Where's Walden anyways? Not even fighting because he's a coward. You just walked past those two dark elves. Fuck you, Walden. Okay, time to fast forward. Even though I am only killing a leader, so I might as well just continue talking for this entire time very quickly and doing my normal sped up talk. And I have no heals. Walden, do you have your never mind? You healed for us.
Damn, where'd they run to?
Somewhere over here.
They're baiting us. Move on.
I wish an elf was baiting me.
Press Y.
I didn't even mean for it to sound like that, but I just ended up to do that.
Open formation gives
Yeah,
you
I've already
speed
talked
but
about
lowers
this, Alvin.
defense, and tight formation is slower but ensures better defense.
Yeah, I'm sure you would love for me to get in tight formation.
One good mortar hit will spell out.
Yep, when you're in tight formation,
I don't like
the mortar will
feel
hit
of this
mortars
place.
and area of effect attacks will hit everyone in the group if they hit. But if you were in a wide formation, yeah, I know. Fuck. But if you're in a wide formation, the fewer the AoE hits, the less damage it does to your troop, and has a chance to do almost nothing to your troop in the first place. Great tactic, great awesome thing for the game. There's tons of shit in this game that you'll find.
Now.
In the game, that is, you'll be surprised.
Spearman, moving. Move.
And I was too busy opening and closing my formations because I hate spearmen. Yes! I still managed to get them. I absolutely despise spearmen.
Infantry is no match.
I really do.
Minimize the damage by tightening the formation.
It doesn't work
Standing
well
next to
with
spearmen.
the
Spearmen
rapid
will take
positioning
care of the cavalry. Move.
that you have to do
Press the
sometimes.
black button to tighten the formation.
And the AI behaves much quicker and much more
Let your
effectively.
guard down.
Like, those horses turn very quickly.
You weren't kidding about not
Most of the
going down
time,
without a fight.
you won't be able to move that quickly with a horse than any type of cavalry.
To the east
And turn that
north
properly.
cliffs, and we came from the west.
It sucks.
So the
It
only
really does.
escape route
And
would be to the south.
every now and then they must have had some equipment on it that like boosted aiming, riding. It's riding for them. Riding by like 50 or something.
Do we really have to go through all this just to find him?
You'll see once I go. I'm actually
Don't
able to
stop
change my
until we
equipment
get their
properly.
leader, Rupert.
I don't want to change my equipment now because now it's not worth it.
Better be worth
Fuck, I might have skipped out on the XP here.
Orcs pony over here.
Stop your whining and stay down.
I don't even
when
want
you
to see what a orc would look like on a pony.
Yeah.
Look there.
It's him.
2 infantry. Archers. A horde of archers.
Nauseous.
And if we
A
just
whore.
charge in, we'll be caught by the infantry and then showered by arrows. We need a plan.
I wonder what that plan will be.
They're to attack the archers. We take care of the infantry from them.
Hate to admit it, but that's a good idea, Gerald.
Y'all could carry these to the side to be
I
more
agree.
concealed.
Go around the woods as shown on the map and attack the archers. We'll take on the 2 infantry divisions. You can't let the archers
Okay,
fire
definitely
their
gonna
arrows.
fast forward through this shit.
When the spearmen reach the archers, we attack the infantry. Ellen, mark where the archers are. Spearmen, move.
When in the woods, we have a better chance of being undetected. Standing still or walking is better than running, of course. The bar on the screen shows how close we are to the enemy and our chance of being exposed. Try not to raise the bar.
Everyone ready?
Alright. Guess we're gonna get back into this.
Move. Move that
How
way.
are the infantry move? Oh no, they are turning around. Okay, good. I was about to say, that's a little odd. So enjoy that, Spearman. Enjoy your 2 fights. Enjoy Walden. I really hope you do. Some of you might be saying that, oh wow, this leader hunt thing's really stupid. No, it's not. Anyone who's played this game to completion will tell you, leader hunting is a very vital part, and you extremely miss it. You will extremely miss it when it's gone. And probably some people will see that I have started to miss it very quickly when we get into the later halves of Kendall and Rainier's campaign. Something that before I said was unbelievably bullshit and extremely hard to do. When, in the actuality of the thing, I miss it after playing Heroes. I really do, because they cranked the difficulty so much here. Not for the whole game, but only for certain levels. Absolutely infuriating certain levels. But that's not the point. The point is, the end half of Kendall and Rainier campaign is incredibly hard, and you'll see that. Compared to the rest of the game, I should say. It's just a tone shift that you're not expecting. Maybe, is that the leader that was following me? No, it couldn't have been. Ah, there she is. Fucking spearmen are so useless. Only heroes can hurt officers, by the way. So your troops will never hurt the officer. Only members of your troops will never hurt the officers. Officers can't hurt officers. That's kind of how the game works.
Move that way.
Which is very good. And very oddly converted to PvP, which is very curious about Kingdom Under Fire 2, but I'm not going to look at anything because, I'm just going to be teasing myself.
That way.
There!
Take him down.
Take him? That's a him. Oh, why'd you stop me from moving?
Let's go. Move.
Why would you stop me from moving after saying take him down?
Let your guard down.
Come on, you can make it.
Catch them this way.
Oh, you can. Any second now. Any second. Oh, the intro is so dull. Which is a weird shift, because later on, it's just going to be straight up action non-stop. It's very weird. Hey, look, we caught him. After running into a D-Fighter level 2.
Got him.
Yeah, I wonder why. That outfit is so awesome. The little headdress is so cool. Wonder where they got the feathers from as Dark Elves, though. Come on. Ah. Stop prancing around. Let me cleave the fuck out of your horse. Up. There we up. Stop it. Trying to hurt your master. Oh, and she charges ahead. Damn it. Ah, I thought I was going to be able to lose half health. I'm level 6 in melee. There we go. That other D-Fighter unit get engaged? Why weren't they in combat?
Good work, men. Bring the leader to me.
Spearman, ready for
Oh no!
Move.
I don't get to kill the other unit now. Fuck. That's saddening. That means I lost out on experience in gold.
Let's get out of this forest before we have another surprise.
Gerald, you couldn't have done this without my spearmen.
I know, Walton. I'll make sure you get your just reward.
We'll be heading back to join with Hugh's troop.
See you soon.
Gerald, good work. It will take some time to extract the information we need, so rest for...
Thank you, sir.
Oh yes. Good work, Gerald. Single-handed.
Outstanding.
What a surprise. The General gave you rewards.
What?
We'll see just how much longer you can hog the spotlight. Don't even think about using my spearmen next time.
Didn't intend to.
If you want to sit the next one out, be my guest.
Bastard.
Yep.
We're in this together, remember?
Not from where I'm standing.
There's for more on.
The Heck leader must have spilled it out. Hugh has called for all ranking officers.
A shame, I tell ya. Couldn't even hold out for half a day. The last arm was tough.
I'm sure there are more where he came from.
The Heck leader must have spilled...
I just want to do it. Alright, 10. Ah. Not even worth buying anything. It's all just gonna change. As you heard before, when you change your troops' job, you also change their gear. So the bow will turn into a longbow. Mine. Use the longbow here. It just kind of changes when you change anyways, so it's kind of pointless sometimes to... Actually, I think Butchers use the same gear, it looks like. From archers to longbowmen. It's weird, because if you switch their weapon to longbows, they would be longbowmen this time. You trained in doing this? Oh.
We've come across some valuable information.
Really?
We suspected that Rainier was on the move, but didn't realize he was as close as the Glaucus
Awesome.
River. After crossing the Glaucus River, Rainier has only to traverse around the south bend before he reaches us.
Right.
There is a riverbank with a floodgate upstream on the Glaucus River. If we
Glaucus.
take control of the floodgate, we can stop Rainier from crossing. But 4 days from now, we
I
strike
skip
at the
that out.
Glaucus River. You will be called for the briefing. Dismissed.
Another mission. And we're not even rested yet.
We have 4 days.
If there are traps, will there be sappers?
Yes.
Yeah, the capital sent some. They'll meet us at the base of the
What kind
Glaucus
of
River.
dicks would they be if they didn't? There'll be traps up ahead. No sappers
Nice
show up.
attack at Glaucus, eh?
Death trap, more like it.
Look, I know we've had our differences, but come back in one piece. I'd miss your arrogance.
Thanks, I guess.
General Hugh's troops are leaving. We should bring up the rear.
Yeah, we'd love to bring
Send the
the
men.
They told me to go to the barracks even though I've already done everything in the barracks because I'm a good
You
captain.
left already.
Fuck. I had time to do some training. That'd be awesome. Oh, this is so nice. So, from what most of you might not have noticed already, depending on how I cut this up already, is that there's been no other missions except for the mission I'm supposed to do. Locus, Greywood Forest, and Greyhampton. Raven Meadow and Greyhampton. Here. It's awesome. That's something you will be seeing me despise in Heroes. In Heroes, they threw in grinding missions to level you up and make it look like you've done more. Infuriating.
Glaucus River. Rainier must cross here. We'll take the riverbank floodgate before the enemy can respond. The sappers are hiding beyond the ridge. After we take out the perimeter guards, we'll meet them in the clearing. I'll head to the south and lure the enemy out. Gerald will remove the traps near the riverbank with the sappers, advance to the riverbank to secure the floodgate. Gerald, do not hesitate to open the floodgate once the enemy is drawn to us. May victory be ours.
Alright. This mission is nearing the time that I actually plan to stop. It's very close. It's very, very close. You're actually going to be running into another main
A fine
character
day,
in this
is it
mission.
not, Gerald?
Yes, it is. Definitely a fine day.
Look at the sun. If there truly is a god, he is on our side today.
God.
Now this will be the last briefing for today's mission, so listen well. If our information is correct, Rainier's reinforcements will cross this river. To ensure Rainier's safe passage, the enemy has set traps in front of the riverbank to guard the floodgate. If Rainier's reinforcements arrive, the war could go on for a long time. That's why this mission is important. Gerald's troops will join the sappers, destroy the traps, then advance to the riverbank and take control of the floodgate. I'll lure out the enemy to the river, then Gerald will open the floodgate and drown them. Today, on the morning of Hronadin's founding day, we begin the mission that will be the turning point in the Reclamation War. Good luck. Gerald, send a scout to confirm enemy positions.
Use the directional pad to choose a scout
I hate scouts.
and
I really
press the
do.
A button to send him out.
Because
When
I believe it takes
scouting,
away a
pull the
unit
left or
from your
right
main
trigger
troop.
to move the scout, or use the scouting ability
And you
to
can't pick them back
specify a
up, so
scout
it's just
area.
forced to stay in your list. So when you get 4, you have to cycle through all 4,
Everyone ready?
all 5 of them to get to what you want.
Don't step. Let's
Which
get
gets irritating, it's just a little bit of waste of time. Well, I can do it very quickly.
Don't let scouting the surroundings.
They're standing in front of the traps with the sun on
Yep.
their backs. If we fight them now, we'll be blinded by the sun. Gerald's troops will stand by to the north. When my infantry lures their infantry out, go behind them. Then at my signal, attack the infantry while facing away from the sun.
The red areas on the map are the traps. Step on them and it's all over. We should wait here first. Press Y to move out all the troops. Then when General Hugh lures the enemy out, we go to the next area and wait for the signal.
Let's go.
Let's head to the standby area. Troops,
Yeah.
forward.
I was just going from the wide angle.
Forward.
I like how there's about 150. I wouldn't say 150. I would say like how there's about 75 hogs just staring at my scout, like literally in eyesight range of them, all of them, and he's just sitting here prancing around. Oh god, starting to move towards you.
General Hugh is luring them out.
Kind of.
When they're gone, we move in. To the next standby area. Wait for Hugh to lure them out.
All right. Dun dun. Thanks, tutorial message. I already knew that for a very long time.
Signal.
Yay, flares! Pretty
The sun at
fireworks.
our backs.
Alright, time to charge.
Your orders?
Now you notice something very interesting when the archers begin to fire. Oh, hey, flare. I'm gonna get a very specific bonus. Enemy blinded by sun, you get a huge amount of bonus damage for that. And bonus, it's because when they can't see the arrows coming at them because the sun's in their eyes, blinds them, they can't raise their shields properly or even hope to defend against it. So they take more damage. Granted, in infantry combat they shouldn't be able to do that anyways, but, you know, it's a really cool thing, and really neat, because it throws the sun itself into play when you fight. Really cool. A bit irritating at times, and you'll kind of ignore it later on, but, eh. I like it for the most part. It is a good touch, and I kind of hope that they don't make more of a thing about it in the future games.
My infantry will cross the river to the south and lure the enemies out.
Yeah, and then I go up here and
Join
get
the
something.
sappers to the northeast, destroy the traps, then advance to the riverbank. Move!
All troops move. Line the sappers in the front lines.
I've marked the
Sorry if it
rendezvous
looks like
point on
I'm
the
just kind
map.
of running through this game. It's because, for Gerald, I have played so much of his campaign that it sickens me. But I still love it. Lucrezia, I have not played as much of, but I still played a lot of. And Rainier and Kendall, I've only beaten twice, and they were far between, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Because even recently when I beat Kendall's campaign, it was fucking amazing. Yeah, archers. Well, we're fine. Perfectly fine. Because then we would be leaving our archers in danger, too. You mistakenly understand that, right? You misunderstood that part, didn't you? Ugh. Said the wrong thing. That's where you run into a problem with a lot of these, is that with the 4 troop limit, one of them usually being archers if they're smart, maybe 2, it leads to huge problems that you run into with, I don't have enough units to engage into combat with. I can only bring 4 in. Support units cannot be engaged. I don't think any of them can be, actually, into regular melee combat. So you start having huge problems with the AI has like 15 units, and they're always engaging my archers. So the archers have to be somewhat proficient in melee, or at least have proper gear to survive melee. So you'll always see me building melee or have high melee weapons. And I'd actually spend a lot of cash on the weapons for the archers, because if you don't have that, you're kind of fucked. Really sucks. Might not seem like it, but it really sucks. Which is why I also don't bring sappers, because sappers, while being very useful, rather become pointless. Oh wow, that's really dumb how you can't attack them on the ground, they just pop up. Okay, I know why they did that now, even more. When I first played Heroes, I beat this game and then played Heroes again. Except for my first time. But I was like, whoa, that's really weird.
Everyone okay?
Why can I attack them on the ground? I didn't register in my head that in this whole game they just popped immediately back up. Kind of odd.
Let's hurry to the riverbank. We have to capture the floodgate before General Hugh gets there.
Awesome.
Ellen, mark the riverbank on the map.
Here, right? The river? Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, okay.
There are traps nearby.
Sappers can remove traps. After the sappers find the traps nearby, use remove on the revealed traps.
They can actually remove walk, but
When the sappers are gone, the traps become invisible.
that's lazy
again,
as fuck,
so
and they
be
only
careful.
get the ones that are immediately in their path.
Move out!
That one's fine.
Sappers, moving!
That one's not. So, remove the trap.
Sappers, convert.
I don't really do that much, this camera angle that much in, Oh, it automatically kicks you in the higher up view. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you fuckers, you put something outside of the trap area. Douchebags. Oh, I guess it is in the trap area. Never mind. It doesn't just have any. Oh, it's kind of like. Oh, that's the map trap area. Oops. They don't know holy. They don't know holy. Sappers know holy. Yeah, Curatio.
Let's get going. Everyone ready?
That shouldn't be a problem, right? That shouldn't be a problem. Not gonna be a problem. For the archers?
Archers awaiting orders.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Let's get going.
Alright, so I can move into the safe area now, correct? Yes. Okay.
What is it?
Sappers cast Curatio on
More archers.
my friend Casting Curatio! I guess you caught that before, now you know why I said that.
Let's get going.
Gerald, cut straight to this, and fight time. It's actually starting to get to the point where it's becoming a task to manage all of my... There's a hero, isn't it? Ugh. Oh wow, that was much shorter than it is in Heroes. I want to say something about Heroes, but I feel like I shouldn't. I should talk more about Heroes while I'm playing Heroes. Of course, when I play Heroes, I'm going to be free range to talk about Heroes and then Crusades, because I don't really spoil each other, do they?
Everyone else take
No,
cover.
don't. Weird. I'm more fond of this music than Heroes. Ugh. Yeah, I'm already well aware of what I'm doing. But I want to see it anyways. Scout, go! That was Lucrezia, in case you were wondering. Dark Elf with 2 blades.
General Hugh is luring the enemy to the river. Open the floodgate.
Place the cursor on the riverbank and use the open floodgate command.
open water gate, which doesn't make sense why most characters, sappers for the rest of the series will have that. Don't know why, because this is the only time it's ever used. But they have it. I guess it's for online or local PvP. And wash away forces. The Ketsia troops barely make it out, and the hogs are swimming. Bye bye.
Good work.
So cool.
Boss, General Hugh.
I don't see a problem with him.
What?
General Hugh is trying
Oh,
to
Jesus.
off the remaining hex.
Everyone ready?
We need to get him
It
in
actually
help.
Ooh, hello, Dark Elf. What are you doing lying there?
But
Our
Oh,
orders
you're
are
covered in
clear,
arrows.
no, Ellen. We've got to help the general.
Nah.
If we lose control of this place, Rainier will...
Yeah, Rainier will come through. Because of
I
the
can't
Ketsia.
let General Hugh and his men be slaughtered. I assume full responsibility.
Gerald, what about Rainier?
No time, Ellen. The general needs us now.
No!
Forward. Open formation.
Alright. Time to go join Hugh and Axeman and Lucrezia into combat.
Move that way.
An amazing, amazing combat. Oh my god, I forgot about the traps. Well, at least you know what happens when you run over traps now, and I'm just gonna let this keep running over. Because holy shit, Curatio. 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 Now you know why Curatio is amazing. It's insta-heal pretty much, as long as you're out of combat. You can't cast outside of combat.
Let's go.
He was almost dead. Woo! Hey Lucrezia, how's it going? Killing a troop? Understand. Oh, now you're coming after me and my troop.
Get out of there, son. Gerald,
Oh.
what are you doing here?
So you're the mighty Gerald.
Yep.
General Hugh, hurry.
Quite the loyal dog, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Again.
Oh, don't turn me.
Not touch him.
Your loyalty has improved our situation. Riverbank is so lonely. Must keep it company. Ha!
Ellen, intercept her.
What's Ellen gonna do?
General Hugh is bad wounded.
Attack her whole troop?
Finish the pigs and get the general back to camp.
Yeah. He's so damaged. I mean, he's... What did he go? Oh, that beginning fight when they appeared through the dimensional rift must have really tore them up. Scared the shit out of me, honestly. I was just sitting there thinking like, alright, I guess they just didn't spawn, then all of a sudden, doof, like 50 guys started fighting in front of me. Oh, General Hugh retreated out. That's what the hell on me was. Did honestly freak me out a little bit. Not gonna lie. Wasn't prepared for it. First time I actually left the scout there.